Part 2. With the cataclysm averted and the Chosen One's destiny fulfilled, a fragile peace settled across the realms. Ilara and her allies, now bound by the shared triumph over the encroaching darkness, continued their vigilance, safeguarding the world from the residual echoes of malevolent entities seeking to reclaim their foothold. The Chosen One, empowered by the convergence of light and shadow, became a beacon of hope, inspiring a new generation of guardians to rise and protect the delicate equilibrium between the mortal and ethereal realms. However, the aftermath of the cataclysm had left a lingering scar, a tear in the fabric of reality that threatened to unravel the barriers between dimensions. Emanations of supernatural energy surged through the mortal plane, causing disturbances that defied explanation and challenged the very laws of physics. Ilara and her allies realized that a new threat loomed, one that transcended the boundaries of known lore and posed a formidable challenge to their collective efforts to preserve balance. As they delved into the mysteries of the destabilizing rifts, Ilara uncovered fragments of an ancient grimoire, a tome imbued with the wisdom of long-forgotten seers who had foreseen the potential unraveling of reality itself. The grimoire spoke of a forgotten ritual, one that required a convergence of guardians to harness the residual energies of the cataclysm and mend the fabric of existence before it was irreparably torn asunder. Gathering their strength and resolve, Ilara and her allies embarked on a perilous quest, traversing treacherous landscapes and confronting primordial beings that sought to exploit the weakened barriers between dimensions. Their journey led them to the very nexus of the rifts, a realm of fractured reality where time and space twisted and folded upon themselves, a maelstrom of chaos that threatened to consume all that lay within its grasp. In the heart of the maelstrom, they faced a cosmic entity, a manifestation of entropy and discord that sought to exploit the weakened fabric of reality for its own insidious purposes. With the wisdom gleaned from the ancient grimoire and the combined strength of their unity, Ilara and her allies initiated the forgotten ritual, channeling their collective energy into a transcendent force that sought to mend the rifts and restore balance to the fractured dimensions. Yet, as they channeled their energies, they realized that the cosmic entity was not the only threat they faced. Shadows of ancient malevolence, remnants of forgotten civilizations, surged forth from the depths of the maelstrom, seeking to subvert the ritual and unleash anarchy upon the realms. In a climactic battle that spanned the boundaries of reality, Ilara and her allies confronted the primal forces of chaos, their unity and resilience tested to their limits as they fought to safeguard the ritual's completion. With the combined might of their wills and the remnants of the Chosen One's transcendent power, they pushed back the encroaching darkness, sealing the rifts and restoring stability to the delicate fabric of existence. As the last vestiges of the cosmic maelstrom dissipated, Ilara and her allies stood triumphant, their unity serving as a testament to the resilience of those dedicated to preserving the balance between realms and their resolve a beacon of hope for a world forever changed by the supernatural forces that sought to unravel its very foundations. In the wake of the titanic struggle that had threatened to tear reality asunder, Ilara and her allies were hailed as heroes, their names whispered in reverence among both mortal and ethereal realms. With the rifts sealed and balance restored, a fragile peace settled across the dimensions, though the scars of the cosmic battle lingered as a reminder of the fragility of existence. However, as they sought respite from their harrowing ordeal, a foreboding presence loomed on the periphery of their newfound tranquility. Emanations of an ancient darkness, far older and more insidious than any they had faced before, began to seep into their world, tainting the very essence of life with an insatiable hunger for chaos and destruction. Ilara sensed the shifting currents of malevolence, recognizing the familiar echoes of an entity that had once tormented the depths of the cursed labyrinth, now seeking to expand its influence beyond the confines of the maze. Gathering her allies once more, Ilara embarked on a quest to uncover the origins of the resurgent darkness, delving into the annals of forgotten lore and consulting with mystics and seers from across the realms. Through their research, they unraveled a harrowing revelation. The entity that threatened to consume their world was an ancient primordial force, a sentient embodiment of entropy and despair that had been imprisoned eons ago by a coalition of powerful beings who had sacrificed their existence to seal it away. Armed with this knowledge, Ilara and her allies braced themselves for an inevitable confrontation with the ancient darkness, aware that their struggle would not only determine the fate of their world, but also resonate across the fabric of reality itself. As they ventured into the heart of the resurgent malevolence, they encountered manifestations of their deepest fears and long-buried regrets, each trial a testament to the psychological warfare waged by the ancient entity, seeking to dismantle their unity and exploit their vulnerabilities. In the climactic showdown that ensued, Alara and her allies confronted the primordial force, channeling the combined strength of their spirits and the enduring legacy of those who had sacrificed themselves to contain it. The battle transcended the boundaries of mortal comprehension as the ancient darkness sought to subvert their wills and break the very foundations of their existence. In a whirlwind of ethereal energy and sheer determination, they waged a battle that reverberated across the dimensions, their collective resolve a beacon of hope in the face of overwhelming despair. As the echoes of their struggle subsided, a palpable silence settled across the realms, signaling the defeat of the ancient darkness and the preservation of their world from the brink of annihilation. Alara and her allies stood battered but victorious, their unity and unwavering dedication serving as a testament to the resilience of those who dared to confront the darkest depths of the supernatural realm. With the ancient darkness vanquished, a new era of peace and harmony dawned upon the realms, guided by the enduring legacy of Alara and her allies, whose valor and sacrifice had secured the fragile equilibrium between the mortal and ethereal planes. Their names would be etched into the annals of history as guardians who had braved the depths of darkness to uphold the sanctity of existence, a reminder to all who followed that the light of courage and unity could prevail even in the face of the most formidable of supernatural threats. As the echoes of their triumph reverberated across the realms, a sense of tranquility settled over the worlds, bringing with it a fleeting respite from the relentless tides of supernatural turmoil. Alara and her allies, now revered as legendary guardians, found themselves at a crossroads, contemplating the delicate balance between their duty to protect the realms and the toll their endless battles had taken on their spirits. Yet, even in the midst of the newfound peace, ominous whispers began to stir, hinting at an impending reckoning that threatened to unravel the very foundation of existence. A sinister presence, elusive and enigmatic, slithered through the cosmic tapestry, leaving behind a trail of subtle disturbances that eluded even the most perceptive of guardians. Alara sensed the encroaching darkness, a shadowy prelude to a cataclysmic event that would test their resolve and resilience like never before. With their fateful encounter with the ancient darkness still fresh in their memories, Alara and her allies embarked on a quest to uncover the source of the gathering malevolence, delving into forbidden archives and consulting with enigmatic seers who whispered of a forgotten prophecy etched into the annals of time. The prophecy foretold of an eon-spanning conflict, a convergence of supernatural forces that would culminate in a battle to determine the fate of reality itself, with the balance hanging by a fragile thread. As they journeyed through the ethereal planes, they encountered enigmatic beings and spectral entities that sought to guide or hinder their path, each harboring cryptic insights into the impending cataclysm that loomed on the horizon. Alara and her allies faced trials that tested the very limits of their strength and unity, grappling with the repercussions of their previous victories and the sacrifices that had shaped their destinies. Amidst the trials and tribulations that beset them, Alara unraveled a prophecy within the ancient texts that spoke of a ritual, a convergence of souls bound by a common purpose capable of harnessing the essence of light and shadow to confront the encroaching darkness and restore equilibrium to the realms. With the pieces of the prophecy slowly falling into place, they sought out allies from across the dimensions, uniting disparate factions and ancient orders in a bid to thwart the impending cataclysm. As the forces of darkness coalesced into a tempestuous maelstrom, Alara and her allies confronted the enigmatic presence at the heart of the gathering storm, a primordial entity that transcended the boundaries of mortal comprehension. In a cataclysmic showdown that reverberated across the dimensions, they channeled the combined strength of their spirits and the enduring legacy of those who had come before them, rallying against the encroaching tide of annihilation with unwavering determination and unity. In a surge of ethereal energy that illuminated the darkest recesses of the realms, they initiated the prophesied ritual, weaving a tapestry of light and shadow that reverberated across the fabric of existence itself. The ritual culminated in a transcendent convergence as the combined forces of light and shadow coalesced into a singular, radiant beacon that banished the encroaching darkness and restored balance to the realms once more. In the aftermath of the cataclysm, a fragile peace settled across the dimensions, a testament to the resilience of those who had dared to confront the darkest depths of the supernatural realm. Alara and her allies, now revered as paragons of unity and valor, stood as guardians of the delicate equilibrium between the mortal and ethereal planes, their names whispered in reverence among both mortals and spirits, a symbol of hope and resilience in the face of the most formidable of supernatural threats. In the wake of the cataclysmic convergence, a profound stillness settled over the realms, a silence that spoke of a hard-earned peace and the collective sacrifice of those who had dared to confront the encroaching darkness. Alara and her allies, their spirits tempered by the crucible of relentless battles, found solace in the knowledge that their unity and resilience had preserved the delicate balance between the mortal and ethereal planes. As the realms began to heal from the scars of the cosmic conflict, Alara and her companions retreated into the annals of legend, their names woven into the tapestry of history as beacons of courage and unity. Their stories endured as tales of valor and sacrifice, inspiring future generations of guardians to rise and safeguard the realms from the shadows that lurked on the periphery. In the tranquil aftermath of the cataclysm, a profound understanding settled within Alara's heart, a realization that the forces of light and shadow were not merely opposing entities but complementary aspects of a greater cosmic balance. She came to understand that the preservation of equilibrium required not only unwavering determination and unity but also an acceptance of the inherent duality that defined existence itself. As she embarked on a new journey, guided by the wisdom gleaned from her harrowing trials, Alara resolved to become a harbinger of unity, fostering alliances between the realms and nurturing a mutual understanding that transcended the barriers of perception and reality. With the echoes of her past battles serving as a reminder of the fragile nature of existence, she dedicated herself to upholding the sanctity of the realms and preserving the legacy of courage and resilience for generations to come. In the realms that bore the scars of ancient conflicts and transcendent battles, Alara's name endured as a symbol of unity and valor, a testament to the enduring spirit of those who dared to confront the deepest shadows and uphold the fragile equilibrium between the mortal and ethereal planes. And as the currents of time carried the echoes of her legacy across the ages, her story became etched into the very fabric of reality, a timeless saga of courage, unity, and the enduring triumph of light over darkness.